they're happening in these clusters of a lot of girls who are autistic.
Yes.
And let's get to the bottom of
like
that.
anorexia.
What's causing all that? How come 1 in every 12 kids who's a boy in California has autism now? Because that's what's going on. That's what's going on in California, which has one of the strictest fucking vaccine policies. 1 in 12. Did I say vaccines cause autism? Maybe I will have...
Well, RFK's getting to that,
Yeah.
And now Florida doesn't demand vaccines for kids.
That's dangerous to me.
Yeah.
I knew you'd jump on that train.
Of course it's dangerous, Brian. What are you talking about?
Tetanus,
all vaccines.
tetanus.
Tetanus. No.
Just go down the road wrong?
You need to bail on the tetanus thing because Suzanne Humphreys.
Educate his ass.
Suzanne Humphreys explained tetanus.
She's not a vaccinologist. I know that woman. What are you talking about? So you're saying we
she's a
shouldn't have
medical
vaccines?
doctor that absolutely understands tetanus. She said tetanus. All you have to do is keep the wound open and clean it.
Oh, that's
you
such
don't.
bullshit.
It's not
Oh my
bullshit.
God,
it's
what
not bullshit. Do you know how many people die of tetanus every year?
fucking
Very
shit.
few.
What about
Just
polio?
stop.
So let me ask you a question, Mr. Joe Rogan, Mr. Scientist. Are you saying that we shouldn't
Don't
have...
do that. Don't call me Mr. Scientist. I'll start mocking you, and it's so much easier to mock you.
So are we not...
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Big Juan, and this is the Austin Comedy Police Report. So if y'all are over there watching football and y'all are missing the fight companion, oh, y'all just missed Joe Rogan give Bryan Callen a ass chewing. Bryan Callen wants to bring up vaccines, and Joe Rogan does not want to hear about it. He told Bryan Callen to shut the fuck up. He told Bryan Callen, I will embarrass you on live TV. He told Bryan Callen that he's so much easier to mock. And this is just like 20-30 minutes into the show, guys. So breaking news, right? Check out the rest of the show, see what happens.
So you don't believe in vaccines? You don't think we should have vaccines?
It's not that I don't believe in vaccines.
What are you saying?
It's I don't think you
74.
should give a kid a Hep B vaccine when they're a baby.
Different subject.
MMA vaccine is absolutely connected to a host of serious, debilitating fucking problems that kids have gotten from them. There's a lot of problems because they don't test vaccines in a double-blind, placebo-controlled setting.
Hold it.
They test them against other vaccines. You know that, right?
Yes, I do. Excuse me. Let me just say something. Yes, you're right. You can make the argument for Hep B. Here's why. Because the chances of a child coming in contact with the kind of activity that causes Hep B is different. So now you say,
Sexually transmitted disease and needles.
So now you
Yeah.
say this. That chance is zero. The chance for vaccine injury with the Hep B is not zero. It's non-zero. Okay, so I understand that math. Okay, what I'm trying to say to you is that there are certain diseases. Pick up a history book. Smallpox, diphtheria, mumps.
Have you ever looked at
tetanus,
how,
polio, paralytic diseases?
Have you ever polio? Please
Yes.
stop.
No, I won't. I won't. I know you think it's just. I've heard Susan Humphreys.
This is a long conversation that we're not going to have on this podcast because I'm going to get angry because I've researched this for years.
Right.
Let's just.
But you're not a scientist.
I don't have to be a scientist
to
know that.
Yes, you do.
No, Brian, shut the fuck up. I don't have to be a scientist to read research to understand that they were spraying DDT all over the fucking country when everybody was getting polio. Do you know that?
Yes,
you know
I do.
the first instances of polio, they happened in rural communities where they were all farmland and agriculture, and then cows were getting them, and horses were getting them, and dogs were getting them.
Let me make a statement.
They were calling it paralytic polio.
Do you agree with the following statement? It's not just.
I'm not going to do this with you,
but
Brian.
It's not just about.
I brought up vaccines.
It's not just about. Hold on, Joe.
No, Brian, I don't want to do this with you.
But it's not just about.
We're in the middle of a fight companion. It's annoying.
All right, but it's like.
Yeah.
Being anti-vax.
No one's anti-vax,
It's not anti-vax. There's so many, though.
My kids are all vaccinated. And they're vaccinated, but they went on a delayed schedule. They delayed schedule.
So did mine. So did mine.
You're not?
Yeah, you're not. No.
Yeah, good for you. I don't think you need to.
No, they're healthy as fuck.
Yeah.
Between the two of them, they have 12 touchdowns this week. 2 home runs.
I think the problem is that the pharmaceutical drug companies have an exemption because of what they did in the 1980s with Reagan, where they allowed them to never worry about being sued. And that's when they ramped up the fucking schedule. And that's also the correlation. When you look at all the fucking host of all sorts of diseases and issues
just
that
look
start
at
happening with kids.
autism. It's through
autism
the fucking
is just
roof.
one. There's a lot of other autoimmune issues. There's a lot of like serious problems.
I think there are 3 things that have pushed us beyond our biology, and the reason we don't have a lot of children dying: nutrition, sanitation, and vaccines. And I think anybody who says otherwise is, I think it's crazy.
But you can't say all vaccines be.
I didn't say all vaccines.
But
I
he's
get very,
not saying
I get
all
very
vaccines.
worried when
But
people
he's not
start
saying all
saying
vaccines.
It sounds like he is.
Brian, you don't know what the fuck I'm saying. You don't.
Well, I know because you don't want to talk about it.
Brian, I don't want to talk about it in the middle of a podcast because it'll completely derail the podcast. And I'll start
true.
showing you statistics. If you look at when people stop getting all of these diseases and then when the introduction of vaccines happen, it's at the end, after the diseases had already gone through the population. Most of those diseases were eradicated by sanitation and nutrition.
Yes,
There was a
that's correct.
huge problem in this country. People were living in fucking squalor.
I agree. But there's still pathogens that are very dangerous.
Sure there are.
So
the problem is that these pharmaceutical drug companies are fucking insanely, entirely corrupt. They have been corrupt for a long fucking time, and there's a revolving door between the FDA and these pharmaceutical drug corporations. They go from the FDA into these positions. They have this golden parachute, and then they ramp up the fucking schedule every year, and it's not about public health. None of it is about looking out for you. All of it is about making money. That's the problem.
Who wants to do some smelling salts?
Okai's good. This guy's good.
Okay.
Who wants to do some smelling salts?
Chuck one over here, Jamie. We got some?
Where?
There you have it, guys. Bryan Callen is clueless, I guess. How you gonna go after Joe Rogan? How you gonna bite the hand that's feeding you, Wrinks? There's something in the water, guys. There really is a war against comedy right now. Nah. Callen just fucked his shit up, dude. Joe Rogan's always sensitive about vaccines. Bapa's just loving it. Fucking Bapa. He's like, yeah, he's wearing that stupid hat. But I'm gonna watch the rest of this episode, guys. I just thought this was hilarious. Wrinks already put his foot in his mouth. Bryan Callen. Joe Rogan. Brendan Schaub. Y'all be good, boys. Get some of that sniffing salt on. Check you later.
Where's Okai from?
It's from your mother's pussy.
Hey, that's out of line. Hey, that burn is too far. Joe and I always have these arguments, Gordon.
Yes. Oh, this one's weak.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a little old.
Oof.
It's a little old.
Get you going, though.
I don't, what are there, like,
Look, we got 7 of them over here.
besides
God, get you some, Brian. Get that big
besides to watch
fucking dick nose on
besides
there.
to watch your friends suffer, what are the actual
I don't know. Let's find out. Pop one of those. See if it cures your tummy
It
ache.
wakes you up, though. It might help your stomach.
or could make me nauseous, we'll see.
Yeah, if he fucking projectile vomits on the Buddha.
Great.
Don't do it, Gordon. You might throw up.
That's good for you.
This one's basically dead.
What is it actually supposed to do though?